every wild card team will be going on the road in the opening round, except and well, not except, notwithstanding the fact that the NFC East champion will have a worse record than each of the three wild card teams, barring someone getting hot down the stretch, which is highly unlikely. The NFC East, all four teams currently have 3 wins. Through 11 weeks, they have 3 wins. There will be multiple teams with better records than the NFC East champion that don't make the playoffs at all. It really is sad, exclamation point, but that's the way the cake has been baked by the NFL ever since they went to this format back in 2002 with 4 divisions per conference and 4 teams per division, guaranteed home playoff game for the winner of the division. I still don't know who it's going to be. And the Eagles, even though they're technically in first place by a half game, they stink. And I know they like to get backed into a corner, and that's when somehow, some way, they make magic. I don't know that they're going to do it this year.
No.
And this Carson Wentz problem isn't going away, Chris.
No, it's
He's
not.
due $25 million next year, fully guaranteed. They're stuck with Carson Wentz for next year. Now, the organization will say, well, we're not stuck with him. We want him. Well, maybe that's why they're saying we want him, because they have no alternative. Like the Vikings, they're not going to say they don't want Kirk Cousins. They're stuck with him. You sign contracts that commit you to a guy under the hope that the guy's going to play great, and if he doesn't, you're stuck.
Yeah, they are. They're stuck. He's got issues. The team's got issues. We know that. I mean, every week it seems like they're on a tightrope. You know, can Carson Wentz jam it in there? Is he going to get strip sack, fumbled, or throw a pick six, or whatever it is? It's all over the place. I don't know. Maybe this is the year that finally gets it changed, something like that. I'm at the point really where, first off, I think after the last few weeks of football that I've seen, I think the Giants are the best team in the NFC East. I'm officially, I think, willing to say that. We'll see where it goes, but I don't know. And the Cowboys getting a little bit better too. They're going to make me think here as we go along too. But there's almost a part of me, Mike. I'm almost rooting for the whole NFC to lose. I want one. I want 3. I want 3 and 13 in the playoffs. I want to see what it's going to look like. It's such a bad look, a debacle right now. I almost want it to continue to where it just looks stupid, and maybe it does make the NFL reevaluate. But, man, there's nothing there of the Philadelphia team to look at them to think, oh, if they get backed in a corner, they're going to get it together, they're going to do something. No, there's too many issues there. They're missing certain things of their football team this year, and I just don't see it coming together.
Look at that for Carson Wentz. 14 touchdown passes, 14 interceptions, a passer rating of 73.3. That is a career low and well below the 2017 numbers that he put together. Only 2 quarterbacks in our database have a game with 2 or more interceptions, 5 or more sacks, a fumble, a pick six, and a safety. Jay Fiedler in 2003 versus the Patriots, and Carson Wentz on Sunday against the Browns. That's courtesy of Pro Football Reference. And yeah, they're just stuck. And Chris, you're rooting for 3 and 13. 3 and 13 is not going to happen because the Eagles' worst possible record is 3-12-1,
right.
and the Cowboys and Washington get together on Sunday or on Thursday, Thanksgiving, in the tryptophan game where everyone should go take a nap. But the winner is going to be 4 and 7, and maybe the winner of that game becomes the team that acquires the shine going into December, because it is a big spot, because it is a captive audience, because people will be watching. If the Cowboys or Washington can turn a 1-game winning streak into a 2-game winning streak and effectively double their season victories in a 5-day span, that's the team that we're going to be talking about as the team that can win the division.
Yeah, I mean, certainly could be. I mean, Washington, the defense, it is damn good. Alex Smith, he seems to be getting more and more in a groove here. But, man, they got some tough games down the stretch. That's where it's just you look at them. Dallas, I will say, I mean, defense was better yesterday. It wasn't perfect, as we know, but it was better. And they still, have weapons on the offensive side of the ball where it's hard to count them out. I mean, it really is. As dysfunctional as they look there for a period of time, the fact that this division is so bad and Dallas can sit here and still have a chance, and I don't know, still might be able to say they're the best team in the division here for a few weeks from now, is just it's mind-blowing.
Best team on paper, they just haven't performed. Yesterday they did in beating the Vikings, came from behind, back and forth, exciting fourth quarter, and the Cowboys got it done.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.